Here's a question that I often asked myself when I had PTSD. Now you have to understand, I went over 20 years of my life never fucking having PTSD, never having a trigger, never having anything that I acted out on, never feeling like there was a duality inside of me. But eventually, when I did start acting out and I did have PTSD and I didn't even understand what I had at the time, and I was like, is this bipolar? What the hell's going on with me? Why am I almost like a switch is being flipped inside of me, and then there's this monster? Okay, the question was, does PTSD make me a monster? Is it making me a monster? I'm acting out at the people that I love and care about most. I'm being cold when I want to be loving. When I want to be like affectionate and everything, I'm not able to. It's like there's a block, a wall. I'm being mean and I'm yelling and I'm manipulating when I know inside and before I have been a positive, uplifting, good force in the world for other people. And it's this duality. It's like, what the fuck's happening to me, man? Am I like a psycho? I mean, I had all these thoughts going through my head, literally like, one day, I'm normal, I'm like I've always been, so to speak, and then the next day, I'm just totally different, and I don't understand this person, and I'm almost watching this person act out, and I'm not understanding why they're acting out. I'm only feeling the feelings that are leading to acting out. Okay, the answer to the question, if you've ever asked yourself this, because you probably felt like a fucking lunatic, man, a fucking monster, is no, you're not. Okay? If you have thought about ways to get better, if you are unhappy with what this is doing to your life and you wish that you could change it, if you feel bad and remorseful and regretful for treating the people around you in a negative or less, any sort of less than way, if you ask for forgiveness and try in any way to atone for what you have done when you went on benders and triggers and things like that, if you would give anything to heal, depends how bad you are with that one. Some people wouldn't give anything because you're not bad enough. But for those of you who are bad enough, if you would give anything, those are all signs that you are not a monster. You are a person that is struggling with badass PTSD. And I don't mean badass in a fun way. I mean badass in a negative, not cool, fucked up, miserable way. Okay? But you're not a monster. And it's important for you to understand and to internalize that you're not a monster, because once you start believing that you are, it's easier for PTSD to dig even deeper inside of you. It's like the upside down where the fucking roots are digging in everything, the walls, the trees, everywhere. It's like that. And we don't want that to happen. And also, it's going to be easier for you after a bender and after an outburst, after a trigger, to apologize and make amends with those people around you if you know inside you have a belief, like the movie Inside Out, where they have those core little marbles that hold the beliefs inside them, their core beliefs. If you have that core belief, I'm fucked up and I'm going through something, but I'm not a monster. And when I act out, I'm not acting out because these people are, I hate these people, or I want these people gone, or anything. I'm having trauma. It's not because I want to hurt these people, okay? You don't genuinely want to hurt the people that you love most. You may hurt them because in the moment you're reliving a past traumatic experience, and that's leading you to say, hey, I'm gonna hurt them so that they know how I felt. That doesn't mean that you're a monster. That doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It means you're fucked up. And if you're fucked up, that's okay, because healing modalities can actually heal you and take you from literally locking the door and lying there in a fetal position, or being incapacitated, or leaving and storming out of your home, or even leaving your home and just going off by yourself when you know that you shouldn't do that and your family feels like you are leaving them, and maybe you are leaving them, to flying on top of the motherfucking universe. Okay? Getting so much joy out of life, literally waking up and your eyes pop open on your pillow and you're thinking, I'm so glad to be alive. I'm so glad that I'm in control of my faculties. I'm so glad that my family's safe. I'm so glad that I'm their protector. I'm so glad that everything is stable. I'm so glad that I have a job. I'm so glad that we have a working car. I'm so glad that I'm capable. And that something else isn't controlling me right now. And that I'm not in an altered state of reality, or living through a past trigger or trauma, or going on a bender where I'm not able to talk to the people that I love and trust most about what's going on, because I'm embarrassed, because I'm full of shame, because I'm angry, because I'm feeling hate right now, because I feel like fire when my skin is touched. Anything, okay? Any of those things. Everything is different for each person, but there's crossovers, right? We're all dealing with PTSD. I fucking get it. So I want to impress that these people that are around us, that love us, when we act out, it's easy to feel like we're a monster. It's easy to feel like we're a monster if we reach for Jack Daniels, which you're not doing anymore. Because you watched the last video. If you didn't, go there right now. Whatever video that was, the only video that you will need to heal your PTSD, you need to go watch that, because you're not allowed to reach for Jack Daniels anymore. You're not allowed to fucking, gig up on pornography. You're not allowed to go out and to do crazy, dangerous adrenaline shit, or use people and manipulate them, or even use them like with one-night stands or anything like that. You're not medicating in that way anymore. You're not allowed to. Because once you get on this channel and you start getting the information and you watch that video, you now have knowledge. You're now fucking accountable. Anything that happened in the past, let it go. Make amends in the appropriate ways necessary for those things. And now start moving forward. Okay, this is your chance. The door is open. Run through it. The window is open. Slide down the fucking window, off the roof, hop the gutter, 10-foot jump, land in the snow, and start running, dude. Start fucking running after it, because it's there. Healing is there. Okay? So that, and you've heard this saying, right? We all have two wolves inside of us. Okay? It's a good wolf and an evil wolf. Well, which one takes over and which one grows? The one that you feed, right? So PTSD, it's like the evil wolf, right? It's big, it's mean, it's bad, and you just never really know sometimes when it's going to rear its head. Sometimes you do, if you've kind of tracked some of your triggers, and other times you're like, fuck, I thought things were going to, I thought I was past this. I thought I got over this. I didn't know this was going to bother me so much. I didn't know this was going to affect me so much. I didn't know this was going to happen, okay? And then the other wolf is like the healing modalities and working on yourself every single day and showing yourself love, showing yourself grace, right? Seriously, you need to show yourself some fucking grace. And taking those little steps to say, hey, I'm getting in a cold shower, and then I'm going to stretch. Okay? I'm going for an RX run. When I come back, meditating for 4 or 5 minutes. I'm going to fucking work on myself so that I don't fuck up the people around me. Okay? The people in my circle. I'm going to work on myself. For the rest of my life, I'm going to work on myself. And that doesn't mean that you're going to be doing the same thing. Okay? My cold showers were about 250 cold showers. Okay? My stretching was every day for 1 year, and then it tapered off to certain times during the week. Okay? Essential oils was a tool that I used to use all the time. And now I don't even use it for any sort of trauma or getting up and out or grounding or anything. I just use it to relax after a stressful day, or maybe I want to relax in my home, maybe a little sniff of little huffy on the lavender, right? So it's going to change for you as you change and as you evolve and as you shape, man. You're going to go from Gandalf the Grey to Gandalf the White. Okay, you shall not pass. When you come out to the other side and you're Gandalf the White, you are not even going to remember fully Gandalf the Grey. Maybe your spouse is going to remind you sometimes, hey, oh my God, do you remember when you used to do that? I don't really remember that, babe. Oh man, you did that so many times. Wow, that's crazy. It's so hard for me to remember that. Because that PTSD is just going to be removed from you. And so you're just not going to remember everything. You're going to remember kind of where you got the scar, but you're not going to remember exactly how it felt and every little thing about it and the whole healing process and everything. You'll be like, oh yeah, that fucking scar, yeah, that hurt at the time. Okay? It's coming for you as long as you come for it. Okay? So you run towards it and it'll run towards you, that PTSD healing. You can do this, dude. I'm living proof. I'm not going to let you fucking fall down the hole. I'm not going to let you get away from this, okay? You know now. So you're knowledgeable. You got to be held accountable. There is healing for you now. And you're the only one that can do it, okay? Sometimes people can encourage you, but there are parts of it you're going to be lonely, and you just have to go through, dude. Go through the shadows, one foot in front of the other, and get it fucking done.